So guys, welcome back. Right, today we are looking at the third installment of the Northern Invert videos. And this is what we actually got at the show. Now, I don't usually get much at these shows. I stock up on cork bark, but we've got some really cool spiders to have a look at. A massive, huge, enormous thanks to Mr. Gavin Turner at Impossible Inverts. His Instagram is way down here. If you want to click on that, give him a follow. Andy's YouTube, and I'll find all these links and just put them down there. You are an absolute diamond, mate. Every time I see you at a show, we always have a laugh and a giggle. He is a top bloke, also admin on my group, Exotic Pets Enclosure Design. That's what a good friend he is. Big, massive, huge thank you. These are his own breeding projects. So without further ado, let's go and see what I got at the Northern show. So what did we pick up from the show? Well, I've got a mountain of cork bark, because we're always going to need that. Got a bag, that was £6 from Spider Shop. And then we got these cool, really thin bits from Buzzard Reptiles. Now, handy bit, they were all labelled up, £2.50. That big bit, that's pretty cheap, isn't it? Some really cool bits. I really like the shape of that one. Invert wise, now Mr. Gavin Turner is an absolutely diamond. Now these are his own breeding. We're going to have a little closer look at these in a minute. But he gave us two of these ones. These glittery stickers. He's a very glittery man. And one of these were all his own breeding as well, which makes them extra special. And a lovely little ghost mantis in there. So we're going to have a closer look at all these in a minute and rehouse a couple. From the Spider Shop we got a Ferroposa Stammy. This completes my... I've got the big three again. We've also got the other two Ferroposas. So now we have all the big three. So that one's going to be rehoused. And also got this one, which was from Creatures of the North, was a Grammostola pulcra. I'll have a quick look at this one before we rehouse it. Very big sling for the pot it's in, but that was a trade for mature male that I put out there and nobody had, so I was quite glad for the trade rather than the male just snacking away. Right, so let's go and have a closer look at all these. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to have a look in here if we can see one in here. I saw one earlier. Yeah, I think. Let's see what it's about. Can we see it? No, that was the other one. One legged it out of the pot straight away. So I can tell these are going to be feisty little ones. Right, yeah, you're not going to see much. I don't really want to poke around too much so it bolts. Oh, there it is. It's just run down there. I think that's about as much as we're going to get. Oh, there it is. Just at the top there. Try and get the light a bit better on it. Just there. You're probably not saying, probably saying Steve. I'm looking at an empty top there. Just in there. Feisty little ones. Nice fat admin, so we're not going to mess around with them too much. That's this one. light right in there. Now, I did see it a little while ago. Where are you gone? There you go. Tiny, tiny little one right there. If we move it, you'll probably see it moving. There we go. Hey, Steve, that's not part of dirt. It's actually a spider there. So there, I'm going to be finding those. Now the other gift, last gift from Gavin. See, I've got, this must be a proper mantis way of doing things, but that is just easy, isn't it? You got the top, because they're always at the top, you just turn it over. I'm not experiencing mantis enclosures enough to know, but these things are really cute. I already given him some fruit flies, so he's a happy chap. I do like holding these things as well, they're well cool. Not really that much into massively loads of different inverts, but I do like mantis. They can be little sods for not wanting to go back in their tub, so there you go. Right, that's that one done. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to get the Grimastola out and have a better look at it. Move that, let's try and zoom in. Actually, you guys to actually see stuff here. So this is always, this sling, I would have said is probably about, it's all right. Hang on. Yeah, it's a good three odd centimetres. He's going to dive under there now. Yeah, about 3 centimetres I would have said. Nice, decent size. Maybe less. No, about 3. That's a decent size. I've already got a larger female. So in about 100 years, you never know, this might turn out to be a male. Painfully slow growers. But he'll probably be in there for a good 6 or 7 years. I am exaggerating very, very slightly. Right. Now we come down to Ferroposa. Now we've got just a little enclosure in a tarantula room enclosure. Find that lid. There we go. This is a good 4 to 5 centimetres, easy. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop it in here. His slings can be super quick. Looking right in there. Here it is. I think we might just leave this one to chill a bit actually. It's got loads of life moss in there. A little hide down there. It makes some room. It won't be in there for very long. Couple of months really. Overly big, they grow like crazy. Hopefully we'll get a female. Right, last one. We've got a bigger one. This is just a temporary setup. Being there very long. Temporary little setup. It's nice and dry in there. And that can only mean one thing. Yes, we have a replacement green bottle blue for the one that was in the Hellraiser enclosure. Halloween enclosure. So the Halloween build was one of my old builds. I mean, the Gigi being now, I'm not sure what she died. She'd been in there for like nearly 4 years and created an awesome amount of webbing. So what we done, the only thing that really annoyed me was one of my own tanks. So I had to lift it out to open it up to feed and water and everything. So we've ripped out the Halloween background and we're going to make it again. Inside a Komodo tank that we've just got. So we got this one from bugnut.co.uk. Bit of a shame Clayton wasn't at the show, he's a top guy. But you can see why these are my favourite when she pops out. And she's going the wrong way though, so it's that way. I'll tell you what, if you go that way, we'll go that way then. Come on. Oh, we'll go that way. Come on, new home. There you go. Now, these can be usually pretty skittish. They're not usually very defensive or run and hide than stand and fight. But she's a stunner. You can see why I have an obsession with these. Just look at those colours. Absolutely beautiful. It's just a basic little enclosure. Water, hide down there, a couple of bits of web over. You're gonna, this is a, say sub-adult female. So really, I mean, she could stay in there, but I want to do something a little bit better. So if you're thinking about getting one, this size tank could be perfect. I think that's about 18 inches long, about say 250 mil high. Yeah, no, I think it's about, say 400 mil ish, like 250 mil high. Look at that, mate, it's stunning. She's been stuck in that pot all night, so she's gonna love to stretch her legs in there. I did do a video on these ones, so if you go and look at my green bottle blue videos where you can see slings and all sorts, you'll see the old Halloween enclosure. But the rebuild is coming soon on my channel. Right, last one. We've got a bigger one. This is just a temporary setup. Being there very long. Temporary little setup. It's nice and dry in there. And that can only mean one thing. yes, we have a replacement green bottle blue for the one that was in Hellraiser enclosure. Hellraiser. Halloween enclosure. So the Halloween build was one of my old builds. I mean, the Juju being now, I'm not sure what she died. She'd been in there for like nearly 4 years and created an awesome amount of webbing. So what we done, the only thing that really annoyed me was one of my own tanks. So I had to lift it out to open it up to feed and water and everything. So we've ripped out the Halloween background and we're gonna make it again. Inside a Komodo tank that we've just got. So we got this one from bugnut.co.uk. Bit of a shame Clayton wasn't at the show, he's a top guy. But you can see why these are my favourite when she pops out. And she's going the wrong way though, so it's that way. I'll tell you what, if you're going that way, we'll go that way then. Come on. Oh, we'll go that way. Come on, new home. There you go. Now, these can be usually pretty skittish. They're not usually very defensive or run and hide than stand and fight. But she's a stunner. You can see why I have an obsession with these. Just look at those colours. Absolutely beautiful. But it's just a basic little enclosure. Water, hide down there, a couple of bits of web over. If you're gonna, this is a, say sub-adult female. So really, I mean, she could stay in there, but I want to do something a little bit better. So if you're thinking about getting one, this size tank could be perfect. I think that's about 18 inches long, about say 250 mil high. Yeah, no, I think it's about, say 400 mil ish, like 250 mil high. Look at that, mate, stunning. She's been stuck in that pot all night, so she's gonna love to stretch her legs in there. I did do a video on these ones, so if you go and look at my green bottle blue videos where you can see slings and all sorts, you'll see the old Halloween enclosure. But the rebuild is coming soon on my channel. So guys, what did you think? Personally, I think I should have done a Q&A at the end. I think it was just the nerves and everything just sort of thingy. But I think next one, we'll do another one at show where I'll be a little bit more prepared. I sort of got everything I needed and I knew what I wanted to talk to. And I think it's very easy to talk about things that you know a little bit about. And obviously I do all this all the time for YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and whatever, and it's quite an addiction of mine. So for me to talk about it to you guys was, I think that was a little bit easier. Just but it's talking in front of people. It's not like here now. It seems like you're just talking to yourself, which is really easy. But yeah, we plough through. Right, next after this video, we're going to do what we actually picked up at the show. Please stay tuned for that. That'll be in a day or so. Apart from that, guys, please do leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it. Please hit that subscribe button because we've got some builds coming up very, very soon. Hit that notification bell, notifies you of all the upcoming videos, builds, everything. Doesn't cost you a penny, but it does mean a lot to me. Apart from that, I shall see you later.